on language. The interest in reading Shakespeare's book nowadays does not cease to amaze him. It has descriptive academic aspect in relation to the ideology culture. When David Crystal told about the importance of the way Shakespeare writes, I feel that the world I like to know him, to listen to him. It is a book that is read not only once. It is what is formally, but only what you learn is what is communicated. The importance of the content of the book in the language to continue reading it for its content to update the language. Another part of the interview is to talk about the magazine in the article Babel provides access to other types of the topic about the language or mechanic that infer with different people. Referring to the hybrid speech that study the social linguistic background, understand most if that we complete it, become a world language is to reason only the power of the people who speak it.
As we know, David Crystal is a British linguistic academic and author, and he's an expert on the evolution of the English language. And in this video, in this interview, he said that everybody is interested in language. Um, we ask about names, we ask about the meaning of the names or the meaning of the things, etc. And he said that all this is relevant. And in these relevances, he said that the pronunciation, the accent of the words is what changed through the century. So he said that in this in this concept, he presents a new perspective of the word, the difference between the language through the century. For example, there was unique expressions, unique phrases on 1600th century that Shakespeare used, but then in 1800 they don't use it anymore. So we're different. They use it another kind of phrases. And right now in our era, we don't use it anymore. Sometimes we don't understand these phrases because we don't use it now.
Well, in this interview, it shows us how that is very interesting how language had changed through the years. In one hand, we have the old English, and now we have modern English. This shows us how phrases and sentences that nowadays we can understand had sense if we look at long time ago, because syntax, grammar, and phonetics are different. That is why it makes so difficult to understand, but also that is what makes those writings so interesting. Comparing how they refer to something on those days and how we say it now, the differences. So those writings show us the difference of language from Shakespeare and King James Bible to nowadays centuries, and that is how we can compare the phrases that they use on those days on those centuries from old English and the sentences or phrases that we use now on modern English. So this is this is it from the second, we are second team, and thank you.